Hi guys, CJ here with Ezlogz. I wanted to do another update and show you guys how to properly install the Ezlogz device. Before installation, I wanted to show you guys how to activate the device in your admin panel. So here we have the Ezlogz website. If you're not registered, you need to go and create your fleet. If you have a fleet, you need to log in. If you're logged in, click on your name. Click on your name, then you want to choose dashboard. After you choose your dashboard, it will open up right here and you will have your menu, your trucks. Like I have one truck, it's on sleeper berth right now. On top it'll show who's doing what. You can click on him and whatnot. We're not going to talk about that right now. We're going to talk about how to activate your device. Click on ELD. As you see right here, I have one AOBRD device active. Before, it would be empty right here. In here, you will have an option that says activate ELD. You need to click on it. And then you will have an option to choose if it's AOBRD or ELD. This needs to be done before December 18th. After December 18th, you will no longer have that option to choose ELD or AOBRD. It will be only ELD. All right. So once you do that process, you will see active. After 18th, if you're gonna activate, you're gonna have ELD here active. So make sure you activate your devices before that due date. After you do that, click on fleet. When you click on the fleet, you will see that I have an active device with a VIN number attached already that we already pulled from the truck. Click on drivers. You will have it empty as you're going step by steps. Click on drivers. Click on actions right here, this little pen. Here you will select AOBRD driver. Allow the driver to correct his errors if it was misassigned to another driver. Yard mode, convenience mode, personal cycle. These things is up to you guys. You want to choose if he's AOBRD driver. You want to choose and mark him off right here. This is very important. If you don't do that, he will not have an updated version on his phone. You will see a version that has no icon on the top right to allow him to activate to the device. He'll just have the free version. Once you do that, you click save and it'll say updated. Once it's updated, your driver needs to go to the phone, and then on his phone he needs to log out from the Ezlogz app, log back in, and he will have a new screen which will be an AOBRD software, AOBRD platform linked to you. Before you even do this you need to invite users. Once again, click on fleet, you can click on add, put the name, email, and add that, invite that user to join your fleet. People can also do that, your drivers, by downloading the Ezlogz app and then join your fleet from settings. And then so both ways. But make sure you have drivers there. We have a lot of people that are calling in saying, "Oh, we can't add driver. It's not you know, or they don't have no drivers, but yet they're trying to connect devices to trucks." It all has to be done step by step. So first step, add them drivers. Second step, activate the devices. Make sure your devices are activated. Third step, go to fleet again. Drivers. Make sure you assign those drivers as ELD or AOBRD drivers. Follow those procedures, you will not have any issues. Then I will show you guys how to get that device. Right here, as you can see, I have this little sample ECM. This is pretty much the same thing that you have in your truck. This little sample, I will show you when you plug it in. This is pretty much your OBD port, well, like you have in your truck. You will plug it in once everything's active. Plug it in. This needs to be blinking green. Your ignition needs to be off before you do this. You need to have the proper update on your phone before you do this. It will blink this color. That means it's getting some kind of feed and it has juice. It means it's connected. So I will show you step by step now how to connect on your phone and the proper way. There is also every Friday a new update in Apple and in Android that you guys can update. We have new updates to the App Store. Also, you can update the little device chip. You will have a little alerts. If we have any new software malware updates, you will have alerts and you will be able to update the information into the device. Make sure you follow the instructions. Another major thing, when you guys, first thing when you get the devices, go to Ezlogz website, click on support. Once you're in support, go all the way down. Here you have frequent questions, and then you have download cap card. Make sure you download the cap cards, and every driver has a cap card in his vehicle. Wait a second, where did I go? Make sure every driver has a cap card in his vehicle at all times. That is one of the federal rules and regulations. Okay, so let's click on the cap card. Cap card will download. This is the cap card. You need to download this cap card and give it to each one of your drivers, and they need to keep it in their vehicle. Also, you want to keep a paper log at all times in case there's any malfunctions. That's also one of the rules that you need to follow. That's according to FMCSA. You need to have a backup paper log in case an officer asks for a paper log, or if any malfunctions, you need to have it. Right here, click on download menu. When you see, once it's downloading and it's complete, you can also view it and you can also print it out. This will also have a lot of useful information for you guys on how to properly install and activate the device. A lot of people are going to settings on their phone and trying to connect via Bluetooth through their phone. That is not the correct way to do it. It's a low energy Bluetooth. Your phone, especially Apple, will not see it. The only app that will see it on your phone is the Ezlogz app. As you can see, this manual will be helpful. On Tuesday, we will have another updated manual to also let you guys know how to properly update the malware software that will be updated once a while into the little chip here. So now my next step, I will transfer over to my phone, and then I'll show you guys on my screen step by step how it's done on your phone. Okay, let's go ahead and open the Ezlogz app. So here, this is called your main dashboard. You can click here, you can see your statuses, you can create statuses. This is where you need to click to add the truck. Make sure when you plug in the device into the OBD port that the ignition is off. Once you see the green blinking light, turn the ignition on. Do not start the vehicle. Go ahead and press on this main dashboard. The difference that people confuse is on the right here, top corner, you see that AOBRD little icon in a circle. Make sure you see that before you try to connect anywhere, because a lot of people are trying to connect to something and there's no icon and they're in the wrong platform because they're not an AOBRD driver. That does not, you will not have that option to connect. So you're sitting there connecting to something that is, impossible. So all you need to do is click on your Bluetooth, make sure it's on. You can see in the different categories it appeared here. This is on Android. This is the device. Do not click on it. Do not click on it and do not add it through these settings. Just click done. Apple will not even show the device there. Just make sure your Bluetooth is on. So go ahead on the right corner of your screen in the bottom, click on the plus icon. click on manage trucks. We have a bunch of different trucks over here. Ignore them. We're gonna create a new truck. If you're gonna click on a truck that's created, you will add it. If you're in that truck, it will add it to the device, like it's doing right now. I clicked on it. We're gonna try to add that particular truck. Underneath, you see that device appeared. If you want to add that, you click on this device, and it will pair that device with the phone and with the truck. Okay, we don't want to do that. Click here. Click on the plus on the top right corner. As you can see, it's scanning for the device. The device appeared here in the bottom. It found the device. Remember, our app will be the only one that can connect and can see that device as it's a low Bluetooth, low energy device. Okay, let's create a truck. Let's go ahead, say this is going to be truck 7890. Click on the device that you're selecting. If you have a couple different devices or a couple trucks next to you, the top one, the first one on the list, is the one you need to click to connect to. Click add. Once you click add, it will be searching for that particular vehicle. I'm connected to this ECM here, simulator. Let's see how we connect. So, currently searching. Switch engine. Whatever that is. So as you see, I'm trying to connect to a simulator, which I don't know what the protocol is. I believe it's J1939, might be even J1708. I had to click add a couple times until this simulator returned some kind of information. This is my first time actually connecting to that, because I did not want to go out to my truck on Saturday night. However, with the support calls pouring in and lines being backed up, I decided to do this video to help you guys out. So this ECM is not returning the VIN number, so let's create a VIN number for this truck. Okay, click OK. This truck VIN number was created, everything was successfully connected. Now you see there's an update. This is the firmware update that I was talking about. This is an update for the chip. So this chip that I currently have has a version 55. We need to update it to version 88 so that it can read more codes and perform better. Basically, once in a while we will update these chips. So for your first time, you will update this chip. This is not all the time. This is for the first time. Click update. Click OK. As you see, there's the light on top right corner is green. That means it's connected, it's linked. Now the firmware is being updated. As you can see, you can have all those bytes uploaded. It's gonna go for like 4 minutes until it uploads all the proper new updated software firmware into that little device. Make sure you have good internet to do so. Do not interrupt it, because if you're gonna interrupt it, you have to wait 5 minutes or so until everything resets. And don't forget that little chip. Yeah, it looks kind of small, and like, oh, how a lot of people say, how does it have all this information, GPS and whatnot. It's a little has a little computer pretty much. So basically you got to be careful with it. You gotta react to it as if it's your own little computer that you're working with and you're programming, and just make sure, have patience. don't accept that you're gonna cancel out and then come back in 2 minutes and without letting it program itself. Everything's gonna be fine and peachy. Give it some time. If you're gonna interrupt it, give it 5 minutes or so and try it over again. Patience is the key to success, guys. So it's programming right now. Once again, it's my first time, so I had a little issue connecting because this is my first time connecting to this simulator. However, we did connect successfully. As you can see, we are connected right now, and we are updating the firmware. Once again, this is done once a while. This is not done all the time, so don't think you're gonna sit here and update this every single time you are trying to log in and log out. That is not so. Okay, we're halfway done. We're almost there. So yeah, just keep it simple. Follow the procedures. Go step by step, and you will not have any issues whatsoever. Older trucks. If you are having issues with older trucks, call us. Give us your make, VIN, model, what kind of engine it is, and we will address it. We will make everything work. Some older trucks have those little issues where they're not responding correctly, or they're not responding on time. Oh boy, I just closed it. That's not good. I hope it didn't interrupt my programming, as I'm not supposed to close it. Oh, thank God. Yeah, usually it's interrupts, but we're good. I guess I was quick enough to shut it off and get back to the update. So yeah, this update is basically updating that little chip with the new information, new data, so that it can work properly. And yeah, pretty cool little device. Will get you guys going. So here you can see update successfully, and it tells you that give it some time. It says 1 minute. I would recommend 3 minutes or so. Let once again reprogram, let it connect everything and make sure. And after you do this, sometimes on the device the light turns white. Wait till it turns back to blinking green. Once it does that, that means that it rebooted itself, it's all good, it's ready to go. Now once it reprograms itself, you can see that the light on top, AOBRD light, turned off. It's gray now, which means I need to reconnect. So in order to reconnect, go ahead and press on that icon, the AOBRD icon. Once you press on it, it will search for that particular device once again. So here's that device. Click on that device. There's the VIN that we created, blah blah blah. Yes, okay, successful. Boom. As you can see, it is green again. You can go ahead and click on it, and you can see that Bluetooth connection good, GPS good, engine is off. Let's go see how this responds with the engine being on and off. Click on it again. My simulator is not responding. Run. I don't even know how to use this thing, simulator. But anyways, yeah, the engine will show here green, it's on. So everything needs to be green if it's on and if it's all connected. Here is the AOBRD settings. You can see your AOBRD device. You can input year, make, model, the VIN, and the truck that it's assigned to. There, it's simple and easy to use. Disconnect, boom, it's disconnected. Click on the icon again, and you can reconnect to that same device, and it have it all working properly. And what's or not, you only add the truck once, and once it's added, you can reconnect and connect back to it however many times you want. So let me see this simulator, how this works. RPM. This simulator is weird. Okay, so once again, you can also click on the grid, and in the grid You can see that what time I was connected to the device. Disconnected, connected, not moving, all these actions. You can close, see the scanner, and all that good stuff that you need. What else did we want to cover? Yeah, and this I don't want to go in detail. I mean, like I said, this is just the last minute video to clarify a few things and get you guys on track. Please, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. You can also visit us on Facebook at Ezlogz and ask questions there. Only ask the questions if you guys don't understand. We have people that are just like blowing up the lines, and then we have, you know, everything's backed up. So let's be out there, help each other. We're here to help. I mean, we apologize for any inconvenience, you know, that we may have caused. Our support was backed up, and a lot of people were on hold and they were kind of unhappy. Our apologies, and we're here to help you guys. Any feedback, any issues that may need to be addressed or that you guys need help with, let us know. Okay, good night, be safe, and God bless.